I figured I'd do this outline with you. So these are a little bit harder to do than a solid number, mainly because there's so much negative space in the paper. So it likes to sometimes kink and get all where you don't want it. That's what she said. So same thing though, I'm gonna line up that corner there, and then I'll come over here, and that moved there, and then this one on that line. And I can already see this is off right there, but it's all good to there, and it's all good through there and there, but it's off right there. A little more gentle with this stuff because it's a little more fragile. All right, we're good through a little bit right there showing, a little bit right there showing. So that could have been maybe kicked down a 1/16, and this is showing here, but it's not showing anywhere through here. But it's close enough for the girls we date. This is always fun because there's such a little outline. Yeah. Always a good time. Water in the floor here, and it's very slippery. That's the last thing I need is to fall. I fell yesterday though, so it wouldn't surprise me anyway. All right, that stuff is done. I just did the roof quick. It took like 5 minutes. Got the chutes done and all of this stuff wrapped up as well, even the pillars. I started a podcast. Not me, I didn't start a podcast. I started listening to a podcast. I clicked start when I started cleaning that stuff, and I just clicked it off, and it was 59 minutes and 34 seconds. So that's pretty good. Got all that done, installed in an hour. Under an hour, but really it's just an hour. Because I was, 26 seconds short of an hour. So I think I'm gonna start the sides now. I could finish it in the morning, but we all know how we act in the morning. I think maybe an hour and a half I got left on installing that stuff. Maybe I'll take you along for the ride with the side. Oh no, I still got to make one more thing for him too. He asked for it today. Yeah, that's a good evening. Good evening. It's amazing how much quicker you get stuff done after hours when the phone's not ringing and people aren't stopping in and messages aren't coming in and emails and yada, yada, yada. Oh, it helps if you turn the camera on. Waiting for the heat to stop. I just turned it off because I'm going home after this and I don't know, it's still running. All right, so here's some rivets. And I'm just gonna glide over them and hope that it doesn't leave any fingers in the vinyl. Yeah, I don't really like this stuff. And nothing a torch can't fix, right? They aren't bad to do when they're not, what is that? hole. When they're not braced up, they're pretty easy. It goes pretty quick. Move this down so we're on the table like that. So still moving right along here. I did that whole side in a half hour. Get there. And I didn't check the time on this side, but I would say this side will take me half hour, 45 minutes. My math is correct. Questionable. 2.5 hours to install everything. Hustling. And there you are. So these are right on the edge, so I'm just gonna set them like that. And there's another row right here. So a little bit extra step for that. All right, so that's gonna be that. I think I'm straight in that, but the bottom is not straight. My logos, which should be even with the bottom door, there's a little bit more on the bottom that could be. Oh man, those all missed, which is nice. I don't like when they fall into the holes and you're missing half a S here, you know, half a logo. Little pet peeve. I am exhausted. And we got some bracket rivets on this one too, so I just got to be mindful of those. And that'll get sandwiched with the window. Oh, I do get sidetracked easily. So this has 3 rows of rivets, bracing, and we're going this way now with it, so I'll just do my best to not screw it up. Probably should put my gloves on for this. They're all the way over there. They'll have my fingerprint and the vinyl now. I don't plan on committing any major crimes anytime soon, so sometimes I think it takes longer to trim this stuff out than it does to install it and get it on. I think I just really dislike trimming stuff out. Look at that. I can't even flip it with one hand. Oh, there is springs in there too. Nice. Thanks, LJ. I am almost done. Where's over here? Now this is interesting. I've been having a little bit of issues with these things lining up. Of course, this one makes a liar out of me. Yep. Again. I always pull these. Maybe I should do. Oh man, that's way easier. I'm usually pulling them and I pull the blade out. Just go like that. Not doing the windows on this car because the design didn't call for it. I also checked these beforehand and they're not all scratched up and marred up from travel. So leave them black. You know, I never checked the camera to see if it was angled properly. All of this stuff I'm doing may not even be in frame. This is good. Just like that.